Big.
Hi, I'm Hannah and at JRDworks. Our platform is called Agent Mom. It's a childcare life cycle platform. So before I begin, I'd like to share a video with you. Okay, so slapping, kicking, pinching, so that's been what's been happening in this industry. That the government authorized babysitter has found out abusing a 14-month-old baby for 3 months straight up. It has upset the society so much. It's disturbing enough to see the video itself, but a lot of parents are depending on them because they need them, especially when they are both working as well. So according to Korea's Working Moms report, it says 7 guardians needed to raise one child from the age 0 to 7, and it costs about $665 a month average. And the first stage of the care service is the postpartum care, and that market alone is $1.9 billion in Korea, and 2019 global birth rate welfare budget is $23.5 billion. So if I may share a little more about the childcare life cycle, from the age 0 to 7, up to 3 months is considered as the postpartum care period, and the offline agency is currently dominating the market. And up to 3 years is the babysitting O2O platforms are currently dominating, and up to 7 is the educational platform, which also includes the babysitting, and housekeeping service will come as on demand. However, are they really satisfied with the service? The reality is that the offline agencies say that they get vouchered by the government and they just vanish with the deposit money from each families. And the babysitter, just like the previous video, there's been a lot of cases of abusing a child, and there are so many O2O platforms. However, it's hard to find the qualified teachers. That's what the families would say. So, just like what the news article is saying, that there is such a high demand but very little supply, so it's like winning a lottery ticket for the care service. So we brought up with our own platform, which is HNT Mom. It's a childcare life cycle service. So this is how the process normally goes, like with the same price. The other agencies provide the service and they just finish the job and they just go back and do the service again the next day. But our service is that when we provide the service, we have a breastfeeding meter which collects the data of the volume and patterns and weight, etc. So we analyze the data and we provide a solution. So that way, when the helper finishes the job, both parents and the helper can see the plan. So that means in the further extension, the training on the specific needs of each family will come, and so when the helper revisits again, it's the customized service will be provided. So it goes to the extension up to age 7, is that we already have the data of the family and the baby, and we analyze data and then we provide the solution, the platform, so it can be extended to the care service up to entire age 7, and then we are also planning on extending to the commerce part as well. So this has to have a very strong base of the education center, so we got it government authorized, and we are operating the largest in Korea with 13 different branches and 60 medical personal specialists that are directly nurturing those helpers, and also have a manual development done. It's going to be published in August, and after that we are going to start our franchising stores as well. So the smart breastfeeding mirror is called MomSense. We successfully launched last year and 1,500 units being sold, and we have a database of the mother and the baby as well. And we already applied for the patent, and we are currently also on the biggest crowdfunding platform. It's called What Is in Korea as well. So before we begin this business, we were already looking into the Chinese market, which is 13 times bigger than Korea, and it shares the same similar cultures. So for that, we are trying to build a joint venture and made an MOU with Shenyang for Science and Technology Exchange Center, and we are talking to other partners as well. So this is our team. Our CEO has experience in managing 8 different childcare brands. Our marketing and sales director and also our educational department director has experiences in field experience of 30 years as well. So and not only that, we have a strong content makers, very much into the business and developing all the manuals and then following the trend as well. For this round, we are looking around $300K US, and after that, we'll have the revenue of $3 million as well. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please ask me.
Question? mentioned China.
You mentioned China in your business development plans. What's your plans for execution or entering China?
Our plan of execution in China is that firstly we want to export our education center. We want to set up the first one in China, just like what we're doing in Korea. So we want to start offline first, and then also that will be connecting with the platform as well. So that's how we want to do it. So for that very reason, we want to build a joint venture.
Yes, I may have missed some.
Sure.
But how exactly does the app work?
How does exactly work
What
this
happened to this
application? We haven't built a specific application, but we have the application on this device. Yeah, this one we already have the application on it. So it collects the data of the breastfeeding volumes, how much baby has been fed, and then later that data will transfer to our platform, which we are trying to build after we get funded, so that can analyze data, and that's how the development will complete.
Sorry, John, just to step back a few steps.
Sure.
Because initially your video was mostly on views, right? Or
I'm sorry?
Well, the first video was about
yes, it's an interview article, yes.
Yeah, so I guess...
I mean, do you want to see it again?
No, but just how, in this process, how does that help, I guess, reduce or eradicate?
Okay, so things like that is happening because even government cannot control the quality. Like, they don't have education. Like, do you know if you want to be a postpartum care helper in Korea, only thing you gotta do is like currently is that you just go and I want to work as that, and they just put you on the list that you got educated even though you haven't been educated, and that's how it's done. But we actually control with our education center, so it can prevent from things like that happening, and we verify also our helpers as well, like a background check, stuff like that.